What's up, everyone? Today I just wanted to talk about how Deadlock is dead and will never reach the peak it reached again when it peaked at like around 200k concurrent players. I think everyone is just fed up with the boring gameplay loop and the characters that are not interesting, except for the Hero Labs characters, which aren't going to be released until probably like a year from now. Like with how they are going about the Hero Labs and like how they've the information they've given us on these heroes and the updates they've received. I definitely think that the trajectory is looking at like a year. So I think the developers kind of have just silently quit and are never coming back. This could be like, if you guys know the game Gigantic, it was very similar to Deadlock, where it was a MOBA with like multiple characters, 3D persons, and like it was a very interesting game, and it kind of just stopped getting support and died. Um, so although Deadlock is very promising and has a very good future ahead of them, I do think that it's not guaranteed. I think especially in today's day and age of gaming, with how quick people switch from game to game, that this is not going to be something that is just unique to Gigantic. This could definitely happen to Deadlock as well. It's just very sad to see a very big game just stop getting support and have the developers promise so much and just not deliver. Marvel Rivals is what Deadlock wanted to be. It just could not take advantage on the hype it received. Uh, when it came out, it didn't capitalize on how many people it had playing it, and it kind of just has been downhill ever since. It hit very hard when it came out, and then slowly everyone lost interest and switched to the next thing, which is Marvel Rivals right now. Marvel Rivals is like the main reason Deadlock's been having problems. Which before Marvel Rivals came out, everyone was like, "This game's gonna die. This game's horrible. This game's never going to kill Overwatch. It's never gonna be successful." And then, lo and behold, yeah, everyone thought it would be a bust, but it ended up being Game of the Year for 2025, which is weird because it just came out, but it already won the award in the first week of the game being out, which is a first and something that Deadlock will never be able to accomplish. Like, Marvel Rivals will be the only game to win Game of the Year in the first week, which is crazy. We're witnessing history, and it's cool to see. I thought Deadlock was gonna make history, but unfortunately, Marvel Rivals stole the throne. And then I also wanted to talk a little bit about Yoshi saying that the updates are only going to be sporadic and random, and they're not going to be planned every Thursday. Yeah, I think this is the developers silently quitting and wanting to work less. Yeah, I don't know how else you can interpret less updates as more content. Like, it's very good for a game to have consistent updates and have things that people can look forward to. But now it's kind of just almost random as to when these updates are going to come out. Like, people have no idea. People can't plan for them. People can't plan to make videos. There's a lot more hype when people know they are coming out. So yeah, we'll see. We definitely need to wait for the first big update to come out and see what it entails. Like, if it has characters in it, then maybe it's good. And this is gonna be a short video, and before I end this video, I would just like to say that everything I said in this video is a joke, and I believe in Deadlock wholeheartedly. I think it's gonna be very big. Yeah, I don't think Deadlock is dying. I don't think it's gonna die. It's a pre-alpha or a alpha playtest. It's not even like 5% into its life cycle. When the game fully releases, I expect it to be huge, and they're gonna fix all the problems. Valve is a very trusted game developer, if not the best game developer. They know what they're doing. They're gonna add a market. They're gonna have a marketplace like CS:GO. They're gonna add all these cool stuff like TF2 marketplace as well. Like, stuff like that allows games to live forever. Like, CS:GO and TF2 are still massive because of how well Valve has ran them. So I expect big things. This video is not serious. Don't take it seriously. Thank you for watching. I am interested though to see what Yoshi will do with these big updates. I would say if they don't add new characters in these updates, then they're kind of going to be a flop, just because, like I've said in multiple videos, the game is a little stale right now. Like, you're guaranteed a Hayes and an Abram on both teams, on either team, and a Vindicta on either team. Like, it's not as fun playing against the same matchups every day. But I'm not going to beat that bush again. So thank you for watching. Video tomorrow.